What is up, bras, and welcome back. We got some brand new spicy stuff for you today to slap with, so let's get right into it and make sure to stick around until the end because I'm going to show you 3 insane hidden Sens tricks that nobody knows about right now. Up first, we are starting with Gustus's method on how to secretly prep doors and windows in order to make them one-shot for unexpected runouts, jump outs, and flanks. Now, along the side of doors and windows, you can actually shoot 19 rounds inside of the panel that sticks out by the screw. And I don't know if the bullet is like disappearing into the screw or what it is, but it's actually not going to destroy or mark up the door or window, and it's going to leave the door one shot for you to have prepped for whenever you're ready to use it. The only annoying part is having to actually count out a perfect 19 rounds, so if you got a lot of utility to place, definitely make that the priority. But if you feel like playing like a wild person, then give this a try next game. Up next is the method on how to take out Aruni gates in any utility that might be placed on the other side. Now, since Flores drones have armor that gets wrapped around it when you choose to detonate, you can actually use this to your advantage even more and do a jump before activating it, allowing the drone to continue moving forward until it lands. Now, when you take that into account, you can then basically just jump and then pre-fire the detonate button so that the drone gets its armor, deactivates, and passes through the Aruni gate all without being destroyed, and then it's going to land on the other side to take out any defender utility, all while saving extra utility for your own team. Next up is easily the biggest brain trick that I've posted all year long, and Gustus actually taught me this one, so huge shout out to him. I got his channel link down below, and this trick literally is a 3-floor fuse trick for clearing all utility that's stopping you from breaching the garage wall on Chalet. Garage wall is also one of those spots where you can't rappel up over mute jammers either, so even though fuse can go through reinforced walls, there are so many ways to stop the breach, and this fuse trick is going to completely destroy all of them. Now, this fuse is going to be placed in a way so that one of the cluster charges actually bounces off of the railing and goes through the floor below right towards the garage from the inside of the wall. You're going to need to place the charge right in the center of the window from the balcony upstairs on the outside, and you're going to look as high up as you can and slowly move your crosshairs down. Once you're able to place it, then you're going to detonate. The best situation would be if you have a Zofia or Ash on your team, because then you can ask them to breach the soft floor after you ping it for them from the outside, all without even needing to enter the building, and this is going to create one of the craziest combos that we've ever done. If it's not safe for you to enter the building and there's no teammates to help you, you actually can do this completely solo too by using some extra cluster charges, so it's up to you if you want to use that much utility or not. But this is definitely one of the craziest tricks that I've done in a long time, and it can literally lead to getting free kills. Up next is, did you know that there are still some secret spots where bullet holes exist? And no, you're not going to have to go to R6 Mobile to use them. You are going to have to go to the new ranked map in Mudroom on Emerald Plains, and then you'll see this desk that has a different kind of covering on the inside, and this cover has 2 layers. Now, on the inside of the desk, you can just simply shoot it off. You're actually going to see the back of the couch that's on the other side, and through that you're going to be able to put bullet holes right into it. Now, since this desk is by common entrances, you can enter quick as an attacker and hold angles to counter any roamers or flanks, and if you're a defender, you could even put these bullet holes here and see if somebody comes up and melees the window to try to get into it. It's been a very long time since I've died to a bullet hole, and I can actually say if I did die to one now, I don't think I'd be mad. Up next is another one on Emerald Plains, and it's going to be a really long angle that you should know about. Now, just like the last one, this one can be used for attackers and defenders no matter where the site is. This spot is also really close to a rappel entrance, so it's a really good spot for attackers to watch for roamers and flankers because it literally is going to be going through 4 rooms and across the map. If you're defending and the bomb is here, you're actually going to have even more options because the top of the bomb can be used for cover after you elevate yourself on one of the cases. You can put punch holes in the wall and literally just stand with your face by the bomb while peeking through the punch holes, or you could anchor all the way back and counter any attackers entering site from that doorway. Up next, we're jumping on over to consulate, where we have a Brady FaZe smoke canister throw. Now, if you make your way to top spiral, you can actually look slightly west and throw a smoke canister out of the big glass panel, and it's actually going to smack whoever is on the other skylight right in the face. A lot of times attackers are holding angles onto top white for way too long and can be really annoying. Plus, a lot of times when there's only one person left, they just sit on the roof and try to bait out free kills, especially if they're one shot. So this throw is perfect for the right situation. Moving over to some Sens tricks, we're going to start with a couple of did you knows, with the first being, did you know that Sens green screens actually can travel through walls and can block vision on defenders that are trying to bandit trick? Now, the actual little projector that rolls out won't go through any walls, but the blinding glare of that green light that you get when you're inside of one of the green screens does actually travel through walls for whatever reason. So if you're having an extra hard time with a bandit tricker, then this is something to keep in your back pocket. The next one here is, did you know that you can actually prep Sens projectors and let teammates control when they are deployed? While situational, again, it's still just cool to know about, because if you chip out one layer of a soft wall and then throw your Sens gadget right at the wood support where you see mine thrown, the projector will literally just land and chill there until it has a place to go. You can then rotate wherever you want, and a teammate can place a shot on the inside layer and let it deploy whenever you want it. You can also do this with multiple green screens, like you could literally throw all three of them in there if you want to. And you could also combo this with the Maverick trick to make the reinforced wall disappear, so you still could do this onto site, and you could literally place all of your gadgets inside to make some Inception green screens on site. Up next is my favorite Sens trick, and it's how you can actually deploy their gadget in a way that will allow you to shoot under the green light. Rappel spots on big windows make the best examples for this, but it also can be done on other elevated items too. Now, when you're rappelling on a window, you're gonna need to look at a 45-degree angle and then throw the gadget slightly on your side, but mostly in the middle of the ledge. I'm playing on 16:9 and have a 90 FOV in this video for reference if that helps anyone. And once you've figured out your perfect spot, this is going to create the light screen at the perfect angle so that you can then rappel towards the bottom of the window and still have an angle that goes underneath of the first light screen. Sometimes debris can get in your vision and block your line of sight though, so be sure to clear that if you're having a hard time seeing anything. And you're going to have an angle right onto defenders without them even realizing it, and they're literally going to be scratching their heads when you get the pick on them. Anyways, Brah fam, that's going to be it for today. If you have a trick that you want to submit for a chance to be in the next video, head on over to my Discord. I'll see you guys all there, and I'll see you guys all very soon in the next video. I love you all. Peace.